Hi guys, my name is Anne Karanja. Well, it's my first time to get online, but as the topic suggests, diabetes is a pandemic, and it's high time we talk about this disease because it is taking so many people's lives, and it's something that can be controlled. It's something that can be managed. It's something that can be reversed, but most people don't know that, and especially my Kenyan people. I talk from experience because I lost my grandmother to diabetes. Actually, she's named after me, and I was a little girl. I was young, and I just saw how much she suffered. Like, she was in and out of the hospital. She was taking insulin shots. And one day I remember she was sick, and she had a wound in her toes, and it was so bad it couldn't heal. It couldn't heal, and I remember washing her feet. She was just in pain, and my mom did everything she could to help her. Because when you go to the doctor and you're diagnosed with diabetes, all they prescribe to you is medicine. They give you all these tablets you're supposed to take, and they, when it gets worse, they tell you to take insulin shots, and you know but if you do research, none of these people ever get healed. Most of them die. They die. They take the medication, but what happens is their body keeps getting worse. They keep getting all these complications, and kidney disease and stroke, and they just end up dying. So that shows the medicine actually don't work. It don't work because diabetes is a dietary disease. It's caused by diet, so there's no way you can heal it by taking medication. Helps to control it, helps with insulin, but it really doesn't cure it. So what actually cures diabetes, and what is actually diabetes? Most people don't even know what diabetes is. Diabetes is pretty much your body cannot control the sugar naturally, so you need help controlling the sugar. So there's two types of diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes. That's when your body is not producing insulin at all, and that could be mostly because the glands in the pancreas, which produce insulin, they don't function anymore. And that's a rare occurrence. Maybe 10% of the diabetic patients have type 1 diabetes, but type 2 is the common diabetes, where your body produces insulin, but you're actually most of the time insulin resistant. Like, the insulin doesn't work because the levels of glucose in your body are so high, and the insulin being produced is not enough to control it, so you need extra. So what actually causes this? Because most of the time it's the diet. Look at what we eat, especially my Kenyan people. Like, it is crazy. Everything we eat is carbs, nothing else. Most of the time it's carbs. Tunakula chapo, our favorite food: chapo, pilau, mchele, mandazi, mkate, ugali. Like, everything is carbs. Utapata unakula ugali, mchele umejaza hapo mawaru, viazi, all these are carbs, and your body gets to a point it doesn't know what to do with all these carbs. You end up gaining weight. You end up getting weight. The body will try to store this extra glucose as fat in your system and try to get rid of the rest, and if it can't, it just goes in your blood. It's just floating in your blood. So we need to be more cautious, people. Like, I feel bad because this has affected my family members. This is affecting so many people, especially like the local mwananchi, like the local mama, the local mzee who goes to the doctor and told, you have diabetes, start taking medication. And then this is the worst part. Like, people think taking sugar is ile sukari unaongeza kwa chai ama unaongeza kwa uji, that's the sugar. And guys, don't mind about my dreadlocks. Yeah. Like, that's not the sugar. That doesn't even help. Alafu anakwambia kunywa ndufia, kunywa uji bila skari, eat all the brown food, you know that's good for you, and take the medicine. And what happens? These people end up drinking uji, wanakula mkate ya brown, wanakula ugali ya wimbi, wanakula ugali ya chapo ya brown, and they don't get better. They don't get better. They don't get better. They keep getting worse. They keep getting worse. Why is this? Because as if they don't kule, they still get to your body and they turn into glucose. Chapoya brown gets your body, it's high carbs, it turns to glucose. Ugali ya wimbo is high carbs. Everything is high carbs. So hata ukikosa kula skari, you're still putting sugar in your system in terms of food. So what are we supposed to do about this? This is a pandemic. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. And I was talking to my family because I have to share what I have, and especially I don't want to see people going down the same route my grandma did. If I can help with knowledge, the Bible says people perish for lack of knowledge, or having knowledge and rejecting it. You know, we just have to cut down the carbs.